Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a scenario in SQL Server. So please try to watch all my previous videos so that you'll get more understanding in different technologies like SQL Server Development, Performance Tuning, and Power BI and DAX, and also SSIS. Now we'll go to the SQL Server Management Studio. There you can understand today's video demo. So for time being, already I have written the script, so I'll try to explain each and every step what I'm doing here. So here I have one table. So within this table there are two columns. One is ID, another one is name column. For the ID column, I have written the identity value. So 1 comma now. So this is seed is 1 and increment 1. And I have some sample rows for the name column. Okay, let me try to execute one by one. So first I'll try to execute table. Okay, command complete successfully, that's good. And also I'm trying to insert some data. Just click on execute. Okay, that's good. Now we'll try to fire a select statement whether the data has been inserted successfully or not. We'll try to validate it. Just try to execute it. Now you can see that we have ID column, name column. So overall we have 9 records. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9. So we have 9 records. Here what I'm doing here is I'm trying to delete some records, so intentionally. So I'm trying to delete ID values 3 comma 4 comma 1. Okay, let me try to delete it. So 3 rows are affected, that's good. Now I will try to again run the select statement. Now you can see that so we have 6 records out of 9 records because just now I have deleted 3 records. Now the question is I want to find the what are the records we have deleted so far. Just now I want to find what are the ID values I have deleted. So for that I have written some script, so I'll try to explain it. So for finding the ID values, so for initially I have declared two variables. One is ID, another one is max ID, and I have declared one table variable. So this is the local variables, this is the table variable. Okay, so in the max ID local variable, I am trying to find the what is the max ID in the demo employee table. Okay, in the demo employee, what is the max ID? I am trying to store this max ID into this variable. For the ID variable, I have declared 1. Okay, so for the max ID, I'm trying to find the what is the max ID in the demo table. For the ID is 1. So here I have used some while loop condition. Based on that, I'm trying to find so what are the IDs are deleted. Okay, here ID less than or equal to max ID. If the ID, if this condition has been satisfied, try to execute these statements. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, try to execute these statements. So what I have written here, so if ID less than or equal to max ID, begin. If not exist, what are the ID we are declared here? I'm just comparing with the ID from this demo table. Okay, if the ID is not exist, so insert that ID value into this table variable. Okay, what are the ID? It's coming from this loop condition. If the ID is not available in the demo table ID column, so try to insert that ID value into this table variable. Okay, and finally I'm just iterating ID value by 1 so that it will evaluate each row wise, and finally it will store. Finally I'm just calling this table variable so that we can see what are the deleted ID values from this demo table. Okay, let me try to execute. So just click on execute. Now we can see that so the ID values are 134. Okay, we'll try to validate. So just now I have deleted ID values are 341. So same thing it's showing. So that we can understand, okay, these are the ID values we have deleted. And even we can, so whatever the result is came, we can insert into some temporary table or we can physical table so that we can use somewhere for arting, whatever it is. So different purpose we can use it, but finally, so this is the way you can identify. So if any values are deleted unfortunately or by accidentally, so that we can get it back, so like this way. So that's all for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, you can send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section so that I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you.